For, huh? Did you not get one?
Well, I got like the purple.
The purple.
Right, like for like eczema.
Oh yeah, go ahead. But not this one because these are my weird bright color ones. Sorry, I didn't know what we were doing. Okay, here we go. We are doing our last thing. We are solving. Are you guys ready? Everyone's watching me. Emmerich is stopping this thing out today. We are solving trig equations. For some of you, guys, put your phones away. Everything, I'm going to go take roll off the phone charge. If the phones aren't in there, Jackson, I'm just going to mark you as a cut. I won't even go and tell you. I'll just mark it as a cut. So, put your phones up. Oh, I'm not lovely, but I'm saying that out loud on the thing. Yay. Okay, so here's what. For some of you, welcome to the end of trig. Like you've done trig in geometry. You did trig in algebra 2 and algebra 2 trig. We've done a quarter of it in here. And for those of you who are going on to college and not going into the sciences, you will probably go on to stats. And you are done today and tomorrow with trigonometry, maybe forever and ever. I love her. I will be sad as years go. I like this stuff. We are solving trig equations. And guess what? You know how to do it. It's just going to look a little bit weirder than this. You know how to do all of the tools that we're going to use today because you can do all of these problems. Right now, you don't have to write these down. I'm just going to remind you the tools that you already have. So here comes our first tool. If I wanted to solve this equation, I would get x by itself. And I would do that by unwrapping it, right? The unorder of operations. We do the opposite. I used to teach my Algebra 1 students that this is you. And you're in a bad mood. And you want to be alone, right? We're getting you by yourself. And you know who you get rid of first? You get rid of your little brother. He's just added or subtracted on. So you get rid of him first because you've got a headache and you want him out of the room. You're feeling pretty good, but you still have a headache. So the next person you're going to get rid of is your boyfriend or girlfriend. How do I know it's your boyfriend or girlfriend? Because you're multiplying. So, so now you're going to get rid of your boyfriend or girlfriend. You're going to have him leave the room. And here you are. You're alone. There you go. You know what? Freshmen really think that's funny. So that's that, right? Those are tools we have. Sometimes you're at a party and you're hooking up with two different people. Or you got some guy that you like and he's hanging out in the garage and another guy that you like and he's in the living room. Well, that you've got a headache. Life is too hard. So the first thing we want to do is combine like terms. We want to get all of your x's in one place. Get it? Your x's? You're going to get all of your x's in one place. Now you're going to get rid of your little brother or sister. And then finally, whoever they're multiplying with, you're even getting rid of them. I love this stuff because I'm comfortable with these tools, right? These are tools I'm comfortable with. So far, so good. No one's like, what? Yay, algebra 1. The last one, you're just, I don't even have an explanation for why you're a squared, but you just are. Maybe you're crazy. You're talking to an imaginary friend. I'm going to have to put you in square root jail. But, oh, yeah, I used to say, I won't even say that. Like, remember you were a little, okay. It's not appropriate anymore. So I'm going to move that over. It was about having a little two bomb. And then you were like a little bomber. And then now I just think it's, yeah, see, the sex stuff, that's okay. But the bombing stuff, no. I'm going to get rid of the 5. X squared equals 9. I'm going to square root both sides. X equals 3. You would do this on a quiz. You'd be so happy. And you get points marked off. Why did you get points marked off the last one? Yeah, because whenever I have squares, I have double the amount of answers. I have a positive choice and a negative. That's going to matter in a little bit. So you're like, Miss T, why algebra 1? Why did you do that? Because here's what. We are not just doing x today. We're doing sine x or cosine x. We're just adding in a drop of trig. So everyone's got a unit circle out? Here we go. Problem number, here's what we're doing. You don't have to write this down. We are going to, it's very easy to solve trig equations. Number 1, get the variable alone with the trig guy. We want him to be alone. Next thing is we're going to use our friendly unit circle to look up the actual answer. And then finally tomorrow, we're going to even use a little bit of factoring. But wait till you do it. So we're going to start at the end and work our way toward the beginning. So here's the first problem we're doing. We are writing it down somewhere. This is a trig equation because it's got a variable and it's got an answer. And what I'm looking for is what degrees would work for x. And you're like, how the hell should I know this, Steve? Here's how. You get your damn unit circle out. So get your unit circle out and find all the places where sine is negative root 2 over 2. There are 2 of them. What is one of them? 225 is one of them. You got it. If you look at 225, the sign, negative root 2 over 2. Here's another one. 315. Awesome. Guess what? You just solved the trig equation. Yeah. It's going to be that easy. Okay? You guys try one. Sometimes we get 2 answers. On occasion, we get 1, but very rarely. If this is a 1 answer. 180. You got it. X equals in this one 180 degrees. Ooh, that's an awful 8. What the hell? 180. You got it. Turns out there's not another one, right? Now, in the very beginning, I have this thing up here. And the reason I have that thing is we're just looking at going around the unit circle 1 time. We're not going to go around 2 or 3 times because really you could have a million answers, right? Or an infinite. I could just keep adding 360 onto everything. I'm not doing that. Okay? Okay. Ooh, a tricky one. Now, our unit circle does not have cosecant on it. Cosecant's done. So let's rewrite cosecant as sine. How would I do that? 1 over sine x, right? But you are heading where we're going. You are totally almost there. Does everyone agree with what I just did there? Yeah? No one's looking at me like, what? Okay, here's an algebra thing that we have. If I flip one side, I can flip the other side and I'm good to go. I don't want 1 over sine. Flip that baby upside down. Make it sine over 1 and flip this guy upside down. Guess what? And look on your unit circle. We always like in these sums, these are sums. Keep your weight on. I got you. It's 30 and 150. That's awesome. X is 30 or 150. How'd I get it? It's in my unit circle. Okay. Here comes my next one. My next one's my favorite. I love this because it looks scary and it's super easy. What kind of gypsy magic is this? Let me tell you what this problem is. What if this problem looked like this? 6x plus 3 equals 0. Would that scare you? No. You'd move the 3 over, you divide by 6. Do that here. Look how easy it is. We want to get this guy all alone. Get him alone. You know the math. Subtract the 3. Divide by 6. No yawning. Because you're killing me here. I'm going to have 6 cosine x equals negative 3. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. Cosine x equals negative 1/2. Once I'm at that point, I go to the unit circle. And the unit circle on this guy should have two answers, 120 and 240. Oh, it can't be it because I think then it becomes positive. Check 300. I think the cosine is positive, right? Yep. Good. I'm glad Tim did that. Watch your negatives and positives. So far, so good? Okay. Try this one by yourselves. Ooh, scary. You might have to, at the end, do that rationalize the denominator, a little bit of that. I like this problem. Nice. But seriously, if you saw that, you'd be like, oh, that looks scary. Super not. Nice. Gonna add a 1 over here. I think everyone got that. So I've got square root of 2 times sine x equals 1. Oh, gotta get rid of that stupid square root of 2 that's multiplying. It's attached. So I'm gonna divide it. That's looking pretty good. That guy goes away. But now it's like, I can't have that root 2 on the bottom. So I'm gonna give it here and give it here. So I'm going to say sine of x equals root 2 over 2. Guess what? Go to the unit circle. I think it's 45 and 135. Is that right? We've got 2 last ones to do, and then I'm shutting up. The next one I really like a lot. Here's what I'd like you to do. I would like you to please move the numbers and stop. When you get to this point, when you get this guy alone, take a pause, and I'm going to walk you through the next step. So go ahead, move the 3, divide by 4, take a pause, stop for a minute. And let everyone catch up with you. Is everyone about there? Am I looking? Everyone got to this point, right? Here's where we're at. I'm going to go back for a second. We are right here. We're doing this equation. We have x squared or sine x squared equals a number, right? That's where we're at. So let's talk about what we're going to do to finish this up. I don't want squared. There's that squared not on my unit circle. So I'm going to use the tool I have, which is square root. And that is totally cool. I'm going to square root this side. I'm going to square root this side. Is everybody cool with that? Have I lost anybody? So here's what I have. You know what that does? That just gets rid of the squared. That's all it does. Yay. And I'm going to split this bad boy into 2 roots because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? I don't want to move that 4 up, that square root of 4. I actually know what the square root of 4 is. Does anyone know? It is 2. It is 2. So look. Oh my God. That is so awesome. I'm going to get some answers, but I'm going to stop you. It's not just root 3 over 2 positive. It's plus minus. So you are looking in your unit circle for any root 3 over 2, positive or negative, that matches sign. You're going to not get 2 answers. You're going to get double that amount, 4 answers. So find them all on your circle, both positive and negative. Do you have to do that all the time? No. Only when there's a square do you get to count all 4 quadrants, right? So I think it's going to be, is it 60? So I think it's x equals 60, and then 150, is that right? And then 210? 300? that right?
It's 120
Oh, is it 120? Sorry.
and
Two. Damn, I tried to do it in my head. Is it 300 right?
Yes.
Okay. So try. So far so good? Last one, best one. What happens when I have a sign on one side and a sign on the other? You can get them in the same room. We're going to just combine like terms. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to throw a 1 on that guy, and I'm going to throw a 1 on that guy. I want all my signs in the same room. I'm going to have to decide who I'm going to pick. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add this guy, add one sign, and add one sign. If I have one sign plus one sign, how many signs do I have? I have 2 signs. Can you finish it? Trust the math. Trust your algebra skills. You have them. They're easy. They're yours. And they just don't let the sign get in your head or the cosine get in your head. I'm going to finish this one with you. I'm seeing my friends who have they moved that root 3 over because they're geniuses. They're dividing by 2. Look at that. I don't even have to do anything crazy. I'm going to pull out my unit circle, and I'm going to say sine, I'm going to say x is, tell me 30 or 60? Damn. 60 and 1, 2, That's it. That's it. You know what will happen? You'll finish in class. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to get on the homework. I'm going to check out the yellow sheet. I'm going to give back some quizzes. And we're done for the day. You guys did great. Great job, everybody.